Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to talk about an Oopsie made by CIG during the latest episode of Star Citizen Live. This is the episode that took place yesterday or 2 days ago, actually. Time flies. And this is an Oopsie that was made by two of the devs that were invited by Jared to talk in the show, and something happened that was could have been gone unnoticed until my good friend Games spotted that actually the Games, I'll put a link in the channel below, has been speculated that a brand new star system, a brand new star system would be introduced at CitizenCon, maybe a star system that would be available for Star Citizen 3.8. That is, again, I believe, pure speculation, but why not? That's actually possible, especially since the Karak is probably going to be heavily featured during this year's CitizenCon. So it would make sense because the Karak is an explorer. I could totally imagine the Karak in the system finding a jump hole, that jump hole going to the next star system that would be available to us. And that Oopsie that was done during the show was when they revealed some game files, one of them including a folder dedicated to the Stanton system. Nothing special here. We know that there should be folders dedicated to the Stanton system, obviously, since we are playing in the Stanton system. But there was another folder with another star system that was shown there, and that was the Nix system. That's right. But is that a surprise? Not really, but I'll come to that a bit later. But very interesting there that the Nix system was actually had its own folder there. But we don't know what's inside the folder. It could be just Delamar. We know that right now we have Delamar in Stanton. Delamar should not be in Stanton. Delamar is a part of the Nix system, but it's still available in Stanton for testing purposes. But very interestingly, when that folder was being exposed to everybody to see, Jared was like really urging the devs over there to hide, or asking them, why don't you put these windows on the secondary screen, because he was really telling you, put that away, you don't need to show that to the audience. That was very interesting in my opinion. And probably I think that the fact that Jared was this annoyed by this Oopsie probably shows that there is something a bit fishy out there. Definitely there is something that's going on regarding the Nix system. And next we're going to talk about why this would actually make sense to get the Nix system for us, as being the next star system to explore. And simply because if we have a look at what the Nix system is made of, it's actually not a very complicated system to create. It only has 3 planets plus Delamar. So we're going to talk about what's in the Nix system out there. For those of you who are not familiar with the Nix system, it is the Nix star is a main sequence dwarf F star. So that means it's a white star that is actually not very big and not very hot either. The first planet, they say, is a coreless world that has been mined clean by some kind of corporation. So probably not a great place for mining, I believe, since it's already been mined clean. But perhaps we're gonna find some abandoned outposts, maybe some drug labs that will be located there. I can't imagine some of these places over there. Maybe some aquaponic farms that didn't find any other good places. But I don't think that we're gonna have much going on there. Probably very thin atmosphere. You can expect Nix 1 to be very similar to, say, maybe Sealing, for example. I would totally picture something like that. Nix 2, however, is a very interesting world that apparently, according to the description, is a high-pressure atmosphere world with very thick clouds of acid and carbon dioxide, which is basically a Venus type of world. So again, is it going to be very hard to make for CIG? I don't think so, because if it is very high pressure, then probably the ships would not be designed to enter into such an atmosphere and would very quickly be destroyed. So I could totally imagine some kind of placeholder similar to what we're having with Crusader right now, where if you get a bit too close, your ship gets destroyed because of the high pressure of the planet. So probably there wouldn't be anything to do around Nyx 2. Now, we still don't know if Nyx 2 has any moons or not. The same for Nyx 3. Nyx 3 is an ice giant that lacks breathable atmosphere or any valuable material. So maybe eventually people are going to refuel there, since there's going to be refuel mechanics eventually if they have fuel material over Nyx 3. But we still also don't know what kind of moons Nyx 3 is going to have, if there's any. But again, we know that it's very easy for CIG to create moons and populate them. It doesn't take much time. So I could totally imagine that there may be a team that's currently busy doing that for a surprise reveal like CitizenCon. Then the last object that there is in the Nyx system is Delamar that we already know from our experiences for when we're going to Levski. So they're going to place Delamar into that system with Levski. And probably, I could imagine that there would be some trade mechanics, some trade possibilities between Nyx and Crusader. Probably Nyx is going to sell stuff that Crusader is going to buy, and Crusader is going to make stuff that Levski or the other outposts around Nyx are going to buy. So probably that's what's going to happen out there. There's also an asteroid field here, which is called the Glacium Ring, which is not known for being a source of valuable material, but apparently it is a very good place to hide with. That's what they're saying. There's another asteroid belt called the Kigo Belt, but anyway, that's all that we know about the Nyx system. A very simple system, and that would make sense for CIG to implement that, even though we know that in theory, if we look at the maps, Nyx and Crusader are not linked via option point, but at this point it's just about testing the mechanics, and that would make sense. So I think that the game's theory is being confirmed, especially with that Oopsie out there that we had. So big kudos to the games for having theorized that first. So what do you guys think? Do you also believe that we're going to have Nyx in Star Citizen by CitizenCon maybe, or 3.8? Please tell me in the comments down below. Big thanks to everybody who support this channel on the crowdfunding website, the Patreon. You guys absolutely rock. If you want to help you out, there's a link in the description down below. Big thanks to everybody who helped me getting that new PC. You guys are awesome, and I owe you big time. Really thank you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like this kind of content. That's all for this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow with some Levski adventures. This is going to be quite fun. That's all for today. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.